Hello everybody, this is JediRob. How's everybody doing this afternoon or tonight, whatever way you want to call it? We're going to be working on the Marvel Lego Infinity Gauntlet. It is 590 pieces, and we will have another cam for, our Lego build, as I always do. But how is everybody doing this afternoon? Alright, we're gonna actually get ready to head over to the other camera. It's saying something's wrong with my audio, so if there is any issues on anybody's end about hearing me, let me know. This is one of the smaller sets that I have that I will be working on. Today I actually picked up a couple more sets. So, one of them being the, was it the Ferrari? No, the Lamborghini. The green Lamborghini. I ended up picking that up today. So, you will see a tree in the background and a Santa hat on the back. Is because we have been working on getting our Star Wars tree up. And here we are. This is the box right here. This is the front of the box. And we got the back of the box. It has a few pictures on the bottom. So we're going to dive in here in a minute. I've been busy the past few days cleaning. There's something about bit rate. 0 is lower than recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use audio stream bit rate 128 kbs. Why would my auto be 0? Or audio be 0? That's what I don't understand. I haven't had this problem before. I haven't changed anything. It says, no data, your YouTube is not currently receiving data from the stream. Incorrect. Sure. Oh, that's that. The audio stream current bitrate 0. I don't know what it's doing there. It shouldn't be 0, and I'm not gonna, unless someone says something, I'm really not gonna mess with it. So I hate that, because now it's gonna get on my nerves, and it's probably gonna pop up every second. But I checked the audio before I went live, and everything sounded perfect to me. So let's hope it does for you all. Go ahead and open the box. At least we don't have to puncture the freaking box this time. Nice little slit through there with some scissors. I still did forget to get my drink, get my water. Got the book. We got 3 bags, no stickers, which is, I'm not a big, less stickers the better for me. So we got 3 bags. We'll set these over to the side here. I always set the bags we're not working on the side. Let's go ahead and open the book. And right here's the book. See, the funny thing is what I'm running off of. My camera looks better from that, from over where I'm, from my software. And it looks like that, what happens is that YouTube shrinks the camera down. Alright, so we're going to get started with our bag number 10, So the other day I tried to get a hold of Lego to send them a suggestion about a build that I thought would be pretty cool to have. And they got back to me and they told me, well, you know, we got an idea section for that stuff, right? I'm like, yeah, you know, that's, I didn't tell them this, but, you know, I know it's for, you know, people that want to build the idea. But for me, I might be able to build based off of instructions, but as far as like coming up and thinking about how to put something together by myself without instructions, it just don't work. So I thought I'd throw the idea out for them for a build based off of Gremlin's Gizmo. And if anybody wants to take this idea and run with it, because you know Gremlins itself is a really cult classic, iconic movie, and Gizmo is a very very beloved character. I was thinking about making him like you would make how Grogu was made, you know, actual Gizmo like that, probably about the same size as Grogu, because he's so small. And because I think it would be too big if it was the size of Yoda, because Yoda's a bit taller than Grogu, and so I think if you make it about that size and somehow got like the bandana and the hat, so the Santa hat, to go with it somehow, or interchangeable, I think that would be really cool. And you know, he has a little bow with him, with a marshmallow arrow, flaming thing. You know, I think there's some cool possibilities there. And you know, at the other end of that, you know, there could, you know, it might not be as popular because he's not as fluffy, but you know, for the people that really like Stripe, the, you know, leader of the bad gremlins, whatever you call them. Well, Gizmo's called the Mogwai, so the gremlins are actually the bad ones. So Stripe, you know, the main gremlin, would you know, someone could come up with an idea, maybe make one for that as well. Um, I could tell you, I think Gizmo would be more popular, and I think it'd definitely be more popular with kids. Um, but I think that somebody needs to come out and make a build for it and submit it. Um, I think that if it's done right, it definitely should be a build that would make it in there. I sent the idea to Lego, but you know, it's not part of a line, so they probably would have to do it some other way. But like I said, they told me to go to the Lego ideas, but I can't put that stuff together. That's my problem. Alright. But yeah, that, you know, and I wish they would have, you know, said, okay, yeah, you know, we could work on that, but I guess it's not something that I guess they didn't really want to have to worry about something that was not within their licenses or something. Which, you know, I can understand if they. There's a lot of ideas I have for Lego. I've been in the Lego for years. I have the ideas. I can't put them on paper or pen, you know, build them. But I have the idea of what, you know, Lego should do, and I've told people, and there's a lot of people that agree with me with some of my ideas. Like for one thing, I think that Lego should have light kits, whether it be, oh, I did that upside down. Whether it be like they include the light kits, or they have it as an option for certain builds because like the Home Alone set, oh, I bet you that they could have went nuts with having a light kit in there and having lights inside, you know, showing the lights on inside, showing the outside lights, you know, the Christmas lights type thing. I I know they got some things that light up, like in the Home Alone set, they had the fireplace thing, whatever, light up. But I think they could do a whole lot more with it, and people trust them more than these other companies, I'm sure. I mean, I know some people do it by themselves. I'd rather have it, like I said, either as an option or, you know, it in there. I'd pay a little bit more for that. That, you know, right now what they're doing is they're making, which, you know, I don't have a problem with, uh, but I think they could make money other ways. Um, Instead of just increasing the piece count of something that they've already built, they could, you know, add a light kit, and that would increase the value of the set. Whew, that popped off there. So that is, you know, one of my suggestions to Lego. I also have ideas for the helmet line, which for them it's going to depend on if they want to do it or not. I think we need some commando helmets, the commando style helmets, because the commandos are so cool, and Scorch is my favorite. You had Scorch, you had Fixer, Boss. I mean, you have a set right there just waiting to be made, and people will buy those. I can tell you that right now because they're very. I know it ain't like Mandalorian and it just came out, but it is one of those things that people people will get because they're gonna like it. I mean, that's just, you know, some of the stuff that we haven't even gotten to in years yet. I mean, we're still. I mean, take the Ewok Village for instance. If you don't have the Ewok Village, I'm sorry you missed out, but it is a great set. Um, and you know, it's so old. I don't know when or if they're gonna ever re-release that village. I mean, it's the same concept as you know, for me anyway. I miss the you know, the you know, the fire station for Ghostbusters. I didn't get a hold of it as it was back ordered so long that by the time, you know, push came to shove, it was out of, you know, out of stock. It was not out of stock, but retired is what I wanted to say. Yeah, it was out of stock. All right, it was completely gone. You know, so when that happened, it was a big bummer for me. And we got a Ghostbuster car, you know, new Ecto One build, which I still need to get that one. Um, that's been out of stock for a while, but that you know, that's one thing we did get, but we didn't get the station, and I was hoping for. And I get the new movie doesn't promote the firehouse station, but it still would be great to have the station for the people that missed out on it, instead of having to pay $1,000 for it. And I get that the people that you know, bought all this stuff just to resell it will get mad if they come out with one. But guess what? You know, some of us are waiting for it. Some of us can't pay $1,000 for it. At the time, I wasn't way, settled and stuff either. So at that time, what it was really expensive for me. So I just, there's a lot of things that I'm hoping that they re-release, and then there's a lot of things that I'm hoping they come out with again, or new. I can't say again, I meant new. Because I think that there's a lot of things that they could, do without having to. Like, I think the AT-AT, I think people were right. I think that's, to me, that's better than the Millennium Falcon. And I'm a big fan of the Republic. And I'm going to tell you, if I get or save enough money somehow, some way for that thing, I'm going to get it. It's not going to be on a shelf. It's going to be on the floor. It's so big. It will probably be on my floor or my older AT-AT toy, because I have one of the toys. And it was just sitting on the floor, just standing there. I mean, and it's, for me, it seems like it's kind of the same concept, that it's so big it could go on your floor as long and have it positioned the way you want it. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I also want the Luke Skywalker lightsaber, because I have the Yoda lightsaber. And I think, honestly, that the lightsaber line could be its own thing. I'm gonna say that right now. I think the lightsaber line could be its own thing. I'm very talkative tonight. I got so much stuff running through my head. I can tell you that much. It looks like everything balanced out. That seems like it. Can't see a little bit, guys. I got my tree skirt down here. My tree is up. Here in a minute, if I will, get through this early enough, what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around so you can see the tree. I put my Legos next to the tree. Can you imagine having this? I was telling my aunt, I was joking around. I said maybe I should just wrap up all my Legos and just open them all back up like it was Christmas, because usually I'm the one that has to pay for my own Christmas gifts, because I'm older, so I don't get much for Christmas. If I do, it's usually from my mom. And I'm actually hoping and praying. This is not something that's 100%, but if my mom, if I could talk into it, if she agrees to cover a certain amount of that ad, I might, and I pay her back for like the other half of it, I might be able to get it when it comes out. That just sort of depends on her. And that's probably going to be my Christmas present. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because the last time I did that, I got the Turtles arcade. And that was pretty much my Christmas present. She still got me a couple other things, but that was my main thing. So, which I don't have a problem with it. I like Lego. I mean, this stuff can keep me entertained for quite a while, usually. And I'm usually slower building than some other people that you see live stream build, but, I try to enjoy it. And that's what, to me, Lego's about. You enjoy it. At 3, yep. I gotta count my pegs sometimes, so. There we go. But no, I went through a lot of this past few days. I went to look over my minifigs, see which ones I'm missing. I'm missing one, and I mean it, one minifig, and it is my Ewok warrior for my village. That's it. I thought I was missing my Leia, but she ended up being a different part. Because I got so much stuff that can use minifigs, like in the same thing. Like the whole Cantina build, you could have several Han and Leias to recreate each individual scene. Not Leias, but Han, Obi-Wan's, Chewbacca's, and Luke's to recreate all the different scenes that are in there. Think about how many extras of those you can have. I actually, one year, I bought, it was the Slave Leia because Jabba's palace did not come with a Slave Leia. So one year I bought that just because I wanted Slave Leia in Jabba's palace. You know, there's a lot of these things that are really cool that I think that they should revisit. Just because, the movie ain't out doesn't mean it's not going to be popular. I mean, I have the Endor base stuff. I mean, I have a lot of the stuff you're going to see in the tour. Right now a lot of it's blocked off in the back because you're looking at all the boxes I got for Lego builds, which, from I gotta figure out how long it's gonna take me for each build, because what's gonna happen is that some of these bigger builds are gonna take like 3 days, or more, depending on my speed, and it's definitely I definitely might have to start doing it more. Right now I've been doing like one, sometimes two, to like, well, first time it was well, no, I think it still was. I've been doing one of these a week because I like some of these other more popular people. I have to go out and buy this stuff, so when it takes like a couple months or so to, depending on how much it costs to buy one of the sets, then I have to, wait. But the thing is we pretty much got all the Harry Potter stuff. We got the Daily Bugle. We got the two 1989 Batman stuff. We got the Home Alone set. We got the R2-D2. We have the Lamborghini now because we just got that. And we have a couple Mario sets over there. Now, I did put a Mario set together today earlier, because these Mario sets do not have instructions included in them. So I actually have to look at the instructions while I'm, online while I'm building. So, but the two bigger sets I would like to build online, but I just have to figure out how I'm going to read the instructions, because the crappy thing is, like I said, I have to look online for them. I think that's one of the two things about the sets. The other one, I'm going to tell you right now, I think that the Bowser's airship made up for it, because it's a whole ship, and I could put that on a shelf. But like a lot of this stuff is, you got to you gotta have room or space for the, if you put it together and you want to use it, you gotta have a lot of room. Pretty much a table for itself for like the course, unless you just use one set. Then then one issue is if you put it on a shelf, is your shelf deep enough? Because I'll tell you right now that if you have a shelf and you got parts sticking out, because these things, they don't just go like snug together. They do. They go out to like this or that, and you're like, well, I can't put that on my shelf because there's too much stuff sticking out. You know, and that's one of the big things about the Mario stuff. Uh, that I for me, as wanting to try to keep stuff up is kind of a bummer. But what I've thought about, doing with the characters anyway, um, is putting them near my Nintendo, and then lately I've been putting like the pieces for the builds, like keep them together so I know where they go. But they're on my dining room table because that's like the biggest thing I have, and if I wanted to put it together, I could put it together on there. But if you have kids or something, you pretty much got to put it on your floor and let your kids play on the floor with it. I don't know, I'm taking forever, but I'm also trying to talk too. I think this is most I've talked like in one of my streams, so I don't know. I feel energized. I feel like I've actually been getting some sleep. Oh, I did get a nap in earlier today, but I I got my sleep, like my what they would call normal hours in last night, so that was a good thing. And whoa, stay on there. Hang on. Come, I didn't say come off. I said stay on. But no, there is a lot of things I think that Lego does right, and then there's a lot of things that you think that they kind of fall short on. But I think most of the time they do a great job with their stuff. Um, like I said, if I can get if I can get the AT-AT, I will be getting it. I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen like right away, even if I do get it, because like I said, it'd be the most expensive set I got ever, and I think the most expensive set. I forgot how much the Ewok Village was. I'm almost thinking the Ewok Village might have been my most expensive set, because I think the Mos Eisley was $350. I think it's either Mos Eisley or the Ewok Village. I can't remember what the Ewok Village cost. Honestly, I thought it was like 400 or something. So it's one of those two. I think are my most expensive set. Can't remember. One of those two, I think. I'd have to look up my sets, and honestly, I don't know how I would go back and actually look at the old sets, because I know that now they've pretty much, really went up. So, this is a smaller build, so I'm sort of just like running at the mouth right now. Marvel. Um, let's talk about a little bit about Marvel and their sets. I think that they have done some good Marvel sets. I think um, I think the Iron Man set, the helmet, uh, since it was one of their first, I think they might want to go back at some point and maybe re-release it and make it look a little better. But besides that, I think that the one thing that they could add to that, honestly, is a Spider-Man mask. Why not do a Spider-Man mask? I could see that. I mean, we got different I mean, these people don't, they wear masks all the time. You know, why not a Spider-Man mask? Why not, you know, Black Panther mask? I mean, there is their helmet line, and I'm not gonna just call it a helmet line because it's really not just a helmet line. Right now it is because they sort of make helmets. Well, last time I guess they introduced a droid, in which I have that too. But anyway, there is so much that they could do if they put their mind to it. I mean, I don't know the licensing part of it and how much, what the difference is, because they have the license for Marvel and all this stuff already, but what I guess the question is what's the process of deciding, okay, we're coming out with this would be a good thing to sell? Who do they go to decide that? Because, to me, it's do they take a poll? Do they, what do they do? I think that it's something that it makes it curious of how do they decide what sets are to move forward with and what sets that they don't. Okay, where are you at? You stay. Sometimes I have a hard time looking for a black piece when my desk is actually black. There it is. Since I'm talking and trying to keep trying to make sure chat's going all right, And if you are in chat, don't feel free to respond and answer. What do you think? I mean, we can discuss Lego pretty much till we're blue in the face and come up with ideas, but my question is what, and like I said, they have an idea section. We get this. We know that. But a lot of stuff that goes in the idea section are usually stuff that they don't have licenses for. Which, I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of sad that I did not have the space or the room for any of the Hobbit stuff, the pirates ships and everything like that, man. I'm telling you. I was until last year, I was just Star Wars because that's really all I could afford at the time. And I'm not gonna lie, what happened is that and I picked builds that I like. If I'm gonna pay money, I want to like the way they look because I'm gonna have them on display. And so I picked a lot of builds that I like. Now, I like the look of. Now, last year I branched out into Harry Potter. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the roofs of all this Harry Potter stuff are gonna be going to gray. When I start building them, I'm gonna have to get the gray roofs and the gray, tower stuff to go with it. Because my favorite color is green, but you can't really see my walls, but my walls are like a clover green or whatever they call it. It's a dark green. Because I remember when I told my mom I wanted my walls, because my stepdad takes care of a lot of stuff here. I wanted my walls painted green. She's like, what? She's like, that's gonna look ugly. I'm like, no, it ain't. I'm like, it ain't gonna be like a pea green like they used to do in the good old 70s and 80s. I'm like, it ain't gonna be like that. Trust me. And she's like, she kept telling me. At first, she said no, and then out of the blue, she's like, okay. She's like, all right, we're gonna have to go get the color that you want, the paint, and have it done. And when I picked the paint color out, I think she was more amazed at how it turned out, because she's like, oh, yeah, this don't look bad at all. It's like, yeah, I'm like, I know. I go, I know what color greens there are. My favorite color is green, and it's usually a darker green. I usually say forest green. And she was like, oh man, this looks good. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I told you it won't look like crap. or in this case, like a pea green or whatever what they call it back then. I'm like, no, ain't gonna look like that. So, my favorite color is gray. And of course, my favorite color lightsaber is gray. And so, Yoda is actually my favorite character in Star Wars, who is also green. I would say Grogu now is like my next one because he looks so cute. But like I said before, Yoda would tell you, "Hey, 900 years old, you reach, you look as good." It's like, yeah, gotta understand that now. Come on, get on there, you stupid thing. There you go. But I'm wearing my Marvel shirt today to, because we're putting a Marvel piece together. I don't have a Harry Potter shirt. If anybody wants to send me one, let me know. Private message me or whatever. I do like the Harry Potter movies. I did never read the book, so I'm sure that I'm kind of, uh, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. But for the people that read the books, I understand. Trust me, I understand. Because I have looked at comics and stuff before, so when it comes to the MCU stuff, I kind of think, okay, well, the outfit should look this way. But you know what? Like certain people say about fans, it's like we don't want to make it toxic. We don't want to make it where they stop making stuff because we don't like what they're doing. But, it's okay to have an opinion. About things. Um, but I also wanna. Oh gosh, I think we're picking up some wind outside, guys. Sorry about that if you hear that like that. I also have some dogs that are puppies. I get kind of upset sometimes because I'm up here all the time doing stuff. I go down there and I, feed them and I let them out. Sometimes, and they get walked and everything. We have a backyard that they can, like, if it's nice out, I can just let them outside and they can play for how long they want to be out there for. I love my boys. They are just too energetic for me. Realistically, they have so much energy. I don't know what to do with it. I got some stuff coming out my nose. I'm gonna have to get a drink here in a minute. My drink's pretty much gone. Now, let's see here. We got that. No, that's too big. And we got flat twos. Two twos. I've had people coming in this chat too that leave within 19 seconds. And it's because I'm usually facing the book or something like that. But I want to let you know, it's not on purpose that I'm not trying to ignore anybody. The fact is, some of these builds get so where I have to like really, really focus on them, and if that happens, I mean, I can't help it if I'm not answering. It's not my fault. It's when you build Legos. Sometimes when you're, especially like I said, when I'm looking for a piece, and I have to focus really hard because like a lot of it's black. Like right now, a lot of these pieces are black, and uh, if I can't see it right away, it takes me a couple minutes to find it, and so a couple minutes is longer than 19 seconds. So first of all, I want to apologize if I do miss you. And like I said, uh, it's just because I mean it happens. I like for people to talk and chat because it makes for better conversation back and forth. I've always said that. I've always said that about like streaming in general. That it makes it funner to conversate back and forth. They expect you to be like, oh, I could talk by myself all day long. But eventually, two things happen. One, you just get wore out by talking to yourself. The other thing is it gets kind of boring talking to yourself. But the good thing is that when people actually rewatch YouTube, they can, put comments, all that stuff down. Oh, it is those ones. And, say what they think and what they like about the video, all that stuff. If they have opinions about builds, like I said, we've been talking about Lego, and there's a lot to talk about Lego, because people enjoy sets, and there's people that will tell your input like, okay, well, what didn't you like about the set? What do you think's wrong about that set? I think the set, at least on the box, it looks really cool, right? But I saw someone come up with the idea, which I don't know how, or if they make them separately, or if it's something that they did themselves, where they actually have the gemstones glowing actually in the gauntlet, which if I could do that, that would be so freaking sweet. I gotta tell you that right now. Just to have the gems glowing in the gauntlet, that would be awesome. Alright, where are you at, too? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to sort of keep my head up a little bit, so I'm trying to look at chat at the same time. Of course, now I'm going to have to start focusing, because I'm looking for a flat tube, and my desk is black, so let's see, some fours, another four, some flat fours, like different kind of fours, not like square. So I got four squares, those are twos there. Alright, see what I'm talking about? Oh, there it is. There's a concept that I should put like a white paper towel when I have all this black stuff that I have to put on. Like, and they might be right, but I don't like to have a paper towel there. Or the other thing I could do is like put like white or green, like any other color pretty much besides black, cardboard on here, and then go from there. So, how many of you actually watched that Disney Plus Day today? Just kind of curious. And what we're excited for. I think them coming out with that X-Men cartoon, coming back out with it, and actually put more episodes out for it is going to be pretty awesome. I don't know how long. Sorry. I don't know how long it will be before we see it, but I think that's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait for She-Hulk. I mean, I think that's going to be pretty neat. And I was watching someone, saying that one of their problems is they ain't having enough content out. I don't know if it's they, you know, I get that they sort of came out at the more of the height of the pandemic, so they didn't have the time to really come out with stuff because everything started getting shut down and pushed back and everything. So I mean, I think actually this year, should have been a little bit different, but things got pushed back so far. The thing is that you still feel the effects. Like when something gets delayed, everything gets delayed. I mean, stuff is still getting delayed, and even though we're not as bad as we were last year, I mean, it's still around. And some people think it's going to go away. It's not going away, people. It's going to be like the flu. They've already said that. It's going to be like the flu. It's going to be something around from year to year. And so eventually, using the virus as a crutch will have to stop. That's about as much as I want to say on that, though. I mean, that's pretty much my point about that. But I think that Disney, though, they can come out with some great content. We know that. I've watched The Mandalorian. I thought that was really awesome. I've watched both seasons of The Mandalorian. Now, kind of sucks that they are really what they've done. They've moved one thing in its place. So season 3 is going to take longer to get to, since we got the Book of Boba Fett. I don't know how much longer we have to wait for season 3, but I know the Book of Boba Fett's coming out at the end of December. So, question is like, how much longer do we have to wait for Mando season 3? And honestly, I wonder if they did that because they don't know how to top themselves, because that ending for season 2 was one heck of an ending. And I can't wait for the Obi-Wan series to come out. I really can't. I think that's going to be a good series. I think Ahsoka can be pretty good too. I don't know how long that's going to be either. I think they get Marvel stuff out way before they are Star Wars stuff, but I don't know. I guess Mando came out before that, but it seems like they've had more Marvel stuff. I guess that's because they've had movies out for Marvel, but and there's still Star Wars fans out there, and there's still fans that legitimately likes Star Wars. I mean, I can tell you that my least favorite movie, uh, and I don't even own it because it's my least favorite movie, is Solo. I liked a Star Wars, a Star Wars story. I liked that. Um, I just thought, I don't know, I just thought Solo was kind of ended flat or something. People say, and they were saying that if you didn't get it, go back and watch this and that. But, but yet, if you watch Marvel, they're telling you don't have to go back and watch anything because you can understand what's going on without having to do that. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't make movies, I watch them, and everybody's got their own opinion on them. I think that's one thing I don't really like about critics is that they exist for people to, get their opinion, but sometimes that's a bad thing because that means the people don't go watch the movie. And I'm going to say this, I gotta say it 100 times, I tell people this all the time. I might like a movie, but you ain't going to like it. The same can be said in the reverse. I might not like a movie, but you might like it, It, so to me, in order to know if you like it or not, you need to see it. And whether you wait for it to come out like later because you're uncertain about it, that's fine. I mean, I've done that too. I mean, I've waited for a movie to come out to see if I like it. There's times where I'll watch a movie just because I want something new to watch. Um, my problem right now is that I still got satellite, right? And I've been saying for a while that my satellite, especially sooner than later, is I'm gonna end up dropping my satellite because there's less there's they're not and yes, something else has got to do with it, but we ain't gonna mention it again, like I said. Um, but we're having less and less content because a lot of stuff. No, don't say I'm wrong. A lot of stuff, yes, is going to streaming. A lot of stuff is going to streaming. So that stunk. Ugh, stay on there. And then we have unforeseen circumstances that delay things. So when TV gets delayed, for so many months to a year, or and the other thing is like I said, coming out with new content that people are gonna want to watch. Okay, Supergirl just ended, and not a whole lot of people watched it, I guess. So that's ended. I hear that the Flash is almost, close to ending. And if that's true, I mean, we won't have the Flash here soon. Which, I mean, the Flash has had a good run, yes, but, okay. You know, the Lois and Clark show, they're saying it's supposed to pretty much take over as the lead show, which I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to do with it. which way they're going with it, because you know one of the sons has powers, and right now one ain't showing any. I think that they're gonna have to have John have powers at some point in time, though. That's my opinion about that one. But you know, I have a lot of the Superman stuff. I have Superman and Lois, whatever it is, Lois and Clark or whatever, and you know, I got Smallville. But the funny thing is that they had their Crisis on Infinite Earths thing, and now a lot of the characters that were on that are going to be gone. I'm actually surprised, and I'm going to tell you this right now, um, that Legends have held on as long as it did. I think they had some good episodes on Legends, and you know, I think, but to me, Legends is just so all over the place. I was surprised. I am surprised that you know, for any show to get canceled, it wasn't one of the first ones to get canceled. I don't know how anybody else feels about that, but I'm just telling you how I feel about that. I'm just shocked that that wasn't definitely one of the ones to get canceled first. And I'm sure there's people that like it a lot. Like I said, I think that there was some pretty good episodes. But for me, I'm going to tell you, Arrow and Flash and Supergirl, and now we have which I don't know why was it more episodes this season, which kind of stunk. It wasn't Stargirl. You know, I've liked Stargirl, and to me, we've you know, Arrow's gone, Supergirl's gone. Like I said, Flash seems like so far that they're talking about it being next. So the only thing I could see me watching really is Stargirl, unless they come out with something majorly better in some sort of way. Because I tried watching Walker and I didn't like that at all. I'm sorry. Take me back to Chuck Norris's Walker. And I'm not blaming the actor either. I'm just blaming the show itself. The show is just, to me anyway. That's my opinion of that show. I wanted to like it. I wanted to like that show because Jerry Padalecki. And that just was not happening. Bring Supernatural back. Everybody wants it back. Bring it back. Or most people want it back. Let's put it in that way. Most people want Supernatural back. Bring it back. I did try watching Charm for a little bit, the new one, but I still like the old Charm better. I'm an old person and I like a lot of stuff that, you know, when it changed to a certain point to where it's like, for me, I just don't. And it ain't like I don't give these shows a chance either. It's just I don't like the way they are. It's just how it happens. I mean, they're no different than if some young person says, "Oh, why are you watching that?" You know, like, because, you know, I like it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm putting the right things on there. I'll make 4 of these suckers. I'll take a break from talking for a little bit. I think I need a drink. I think I need that drink here. I do want to finish this bag before I get up to get a drink, though. Okay. So the drag goes up like this. Okay. Let's hope nothing falls down as I'm pressing on this thing, because this thing does not want to. Not exactly the stablest of things. Why does it feel like that's uneven? You know, that went there. This one acting weird. Okay. I am so stinking confused about that. I wonder if it's lined up with that. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Lined up in the wrong spot. And this side, which I can't see the back side, so I don't know how that's lined up. So it doesn't all go like this. Well, it's supposed to go higher. I'm wondering why that wasn't working. Like, hey, like, you should be up there. Well, there we go. Alright, those are on. I guess we'll take this time to hear from our sponsor. Hey, this is JediRob. How's everybody doing? If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. It helps us out a lot. If you like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And that's the end. Like that little joke, I'm my own sponsor. Okay. This goes flat up here. I guess that goes there. Alright, what's everybody want to talk about this afternoon? And Also, I didn't mention this, but if you have any comments about what we've talked about so far, go ahead and post them down below. This goes here. I know if I'm wrong here in a minute. Nothing else fits right. Which I think I am wrong. Looks like it goes back to here. Wait, I'm on the wrong side anyway. Of course I would be right. There we go. Oh, this is... That's not right. It looks like this is it. Yeah, that definitely makes a little bit more sense. Okay. Oh, it did tell me to turn it. Oops. Well, at least it wasn't too bad of a fix. Also, I do have a question for you all that is watching. What build are you looking forward to that I have? Like I said, we got the Lamborghini now. We got the big Hagwood, whatever you want to call it. We got that. We have Chamber of Secrets. We have the Daily Bugle. We have the Batwing, the 1989 Batmobile. We have the Home Alone set. And we have R2-D2. The Creator 3 in One Castle set. We got that, but I was sort of waiting on that, pushing that back as far as I need to, because I'm wanting to do like a bigger build for it than like a mock build of more, more of them. So I gotta get a couple more. We have Bowser's Airship and Bowser's Castle Boss Battle for Super Mario. Those are the two that I'm building on the stream. So we have all that stuff, and it's going to take a while to get through it all. But what are you looking forward to seeing? That is my question to you all. If you want to, you can comment down below and let me know. And if it's one of the bigger builds, it's going to be a few days. So, are you guys going to actually stick it out? Okay, so we got to flip this a different direction. What way are we flipping this? Okay, so it's not... Oh, this is this way. Okay. So this is going like this, I guess. Oh. That fell off. There. That part's easy. Wasn't even enough to put back on. I don't know. And then we got these that we're putting on the sides. Gosh, that ball does not want to go in there, does it? And don't feel free to also comment down below about what Legos you want to see in the future. You know, I mean, like I said earlier, I was talking about there's so many ideas that Lego could have, you know, that people can, not Lego have, but that Lego can do, that it would definitely be cool to see some of those ideas. Is that also forward? Okay. Like I said, I think that with the helmet set, there's just so much they could do with that the helmet line itself that it'd be great to see some of that stuff. You know, like I said too. You know, it don't have to be just helmets. Really not anyway, because they introduced a droid when they were doing the helmet stuff. They introduced a droid at one point. I think they're putting something else in one of the helmet spots this time too. From what I've heard, and we're gonna see how well that goes. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is. So I think they're doing the Mandalorian helmet definitely. I would like to see, because we've gotten so many, um, like Empire stuff, helmets and stuff, bounty hunter helmets. I'd like to start seeing a little bit of the Republic side of the, you know, that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Darth Revan helmet. I mean, Darth Revan helmet. If I was gonna, you know, because he was in between both. Now, is he canon enough, or can they, you know, is it something they can't use because he might not be canon? I don't know. I think Darth Revan helmet would be awesome. I think the Commando helmets would be awesome. I think if you go with the pilot helmets, they're all the same. I think, except for the rank of them. So I think that that kind of selection is going to be very limited. I think some of the clone trooper helmets, like Clone Commander Cody, Rex. I think, you know, you could get a lot of you could get a lot of use out of that helmet stuff if you start just looking at commandos, clones, all that stuff, because there's different designs for some of the higher up ones, and I think getting some of those made would be pretty cool as well. See that? Does it go all the way down, or does it go down to? It goes right there. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Okay. I mean, I would like. I mean, like I said, I would like to see some more light features in these builds. I've been saying that though for years. I know a lot of people agree. I don't know why. I guess I don't understand the business side of Lego, so I don't understand why it's something they haven't done. I guess. Okay, so this is the one that's. I guess it's this one. That's under there. I was trying to figure out what one was under there first. That's there. Okay. That's there. Oh, that's the 2. That's this one. Okay, hold on. Don't make sense yet. It looks like this is here first, and then the 2. That's what it is. And then the 2 hangs off there. Okay. This goes over there. I knew that was going to happen. The only bad part about some of that building stuff is like you don't want to stay together. Once you start pressing down on something, it'll start getting harder. We're still on this side. Looks like, yeah, it looks like how far up we go. Looks like we're going. Is the white? Yeah, the white's there. That's right. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. We're officially done with bag 1 after an hour and a half. Probably because I'm talking a lot. Bag 2. Everybody that's wondering, this is what bag 1 has looked like so far. Oh, I see, starting to see some shiny gold in here. I can see y'all probably see my ornament in the corner there. That's one of my ornaments I still need to get on my tree, but I need a cord for it. We had one cord and pretty much used all the spots. You can see like some of the ships. Well, you might not be able to see it right now, but I'll show you at the end of the stream. But we got some ships. Sorry for the burp. We got some ships and other ornaments out here that light up and make sounds and stuff. Which you know I'm not going to be able to play them on here because I'll get copyright strike because they do Star Wars sounds and music and stuff. So don't bother asking about that because we know we can't do it. We can show you the tree, we just can't make it play anything. And my tree topper is Yoda with the lightsaber glowing. So when we get to the end of the build, we will show you that. I actually took photos of the tree. It's on my Discord. The Discord is linked into my my channel page. So if anyone does want to join the Discord, they are welcome to. I have pictures of builds up there. I have pictures of convention stuff up there, and I have pictures of my doggies up there. I literally have like those 3 sections in there by themselves because they are different things and I don't want to get them overloaded. Alright, well, where's that brown piece at? It's like I'm looking for like one brown piece and it might be the only brown piece I got. That's flat too. Mom? Oh, better not start saying. Don't want to kill you out here. Don't want to get striked for that too. Is that a gold piece or is it a brown piece? Well, I guess it could be gold. Alright, that piece. And we need yellow, yellowish. forward. That. This goes below that. Let's hope it can center it right off the bat. Yep. And a couple corners. Another question we can cover is, what movie so far has been your favorite movie this year? Looks like a square. I don't think it's that. I think it's more this. That's what that looks like. Yep. So we have two of those. Okay, it's right here. And they're going like that. I'll tell you right now, one of the ones that I really liked, that pops in my head now every time I think about the movies, is Free Guy. I actually liked it better than Shang-Chi. I mean, maybe it's just ended up happening that way somehow, but oh, I skipped a step. I noticed it, but I didn't want to do that. I thought Eternals was a pretty good movie too. I know there's been very high controversy on that, but I thought it was a pretty good movie. I'm waiting to see Ghostbusters. New Ghostbusters. I'm going to be going to watch that when that comes out. Hopefully that is as good as a lot of people are saying, but we definitely will check it out ourselves and know. That's the only way to know, too. Watch it yourself, figure it out. Okay, we got to get that. 8, yeah, that's right. So that's going what, right? Well, I'm probably going to have to put those two things on. These little things. These little corners. Putting corners on corners, guys. One corner is not enough. You gotta put a second little one on top of the biggie ones. Okay. There's gold in them dar hills. And also, I was gonna get a drink, but I'm too invested in building right now. There's times where I'll get into a, just like, oh, just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. So when you stop building for a little bit, your speed, you can tell that you get slower sometimes. Holy guacamole. That goes there. There. All the gold is over here, guys. Come get some. You know, the funny thing is they got gold. To them, it looks orange in the book. I'm not kidding. Gold is orange in the book. With an orangish color. I always thought gold was more of a yellow color, but I guess that's just me. Okay, so we need one of each side. So let's make sure we got one of each side and not the same side. Okay, I think we do. Well, maybe not. That's the same side. I gotta flip her around, make sure. Alright, that's a different side. Okay. Alright, so those. And we need two of this side. I think two of the other side. Need two of these as well. Oh. There's somebody. There's that side. One more. Okay. So we're flipping this down. This is this one. Oh, come on. Tell you, I definitely hear someone walking around. What the heck happened there? Well, this is gonna be kind of weird. But now it don't want to go on. I'm not trying to hide it from y'all. I'm trying to figure out why it won't go down. Like, it wants to go that way, like that. I don't think it's supposed to stick out like that. But see, it shows. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's the wrong one. Wait, that's the wrong one too. Hold on. I'll keep picking up the wrong ones. Okay, down, down, down. Well, they all go the same way. Hold on here. I must have got the same ones over. Down. See, it's supposed to be flat when you push it down. Oh, okay. That's not. Well, give me the right one, please. There you go. There we found it. It was supposed to happen. Yeah, see, that's right. That's fully even on there. Jeez. We need another one. This one goes here like that. It says on the side that there's some. Okay. And that supposedly goes on this side. So it lines up pretty good to me. Alright, so this one goes here. We had enough for the one. Had enough sides for this one. Hold on. Oh, that goes over. I don't like the other one. The other one went on this side. This one goes over that side. Yeah, I did that all right. I'm gonna have to check my work again. Okay. Wait. This is this one. This one goes this way. Okay. Let me turn it around. It's supposed to. Yep. And it's gonna change that like that. Turn it around, it's supposed to go that way. Oh, it's supposed to go the other way. Someone must be here because the doggies are barking now. I'll just make a ship, guys. Look. Made a ship. Let's go. Gold ship. I ain't no gauntlet. It's a ship. Okay. Four more of those. See if she comes up or not. Any of those suckers? Look at it from this direction, I guess. Oh, it's 4 of the 8. This one looks like it goes here. Over here. A fancy ship. All gold plated. I just created a ship, guys. That's all we're doing today. We're creating a ship. You can't tell me that don't look like it could be a ship. What is that thing? All I know is it's gold. Oh, there it is. And we just put the ship on the base. I have a feeling we're making a couple of these things for different sides. So in order to make the glove, you have to make ships first, apparently. Let me guys, my nose is like, huh. bad thing about allergies, boy, is that you, especially with my allergies, you always have to blow your stinking nose because my allergies are makes my nose run all the time, and it stinks. It really does. I hate it. Well, I think I was flipping it around this time just to do this part. Talk as much, so trying to pick up the pace a little bit, you know. Took long enough for the first bag. Alright. There, looks like. There. Alright, could use some twos here, boys. Yep, they're two. How much more around? There's one. Oh, I saw the other one. I dropped one. There we go. Positioning is everything. Oh, smaller corner thing here. goes there. That goes there. I'm using the small slingers in here. It's easy to figure out which way to go. There's that. This one's on there is. Time for these again. You don't have to do this unless it's got it. I don't know I had it right the first time. There we go. Bunch of other shit. Alright. Time for these again. Tell you one thing, the more I use, it's like, oh man, I run out of stuff. That dice have blown off, doesn't it? This goes on the opposite side. This goes over here. Nope. I don't know why it seems higher than the other one. Might be because of that. Alright, on to the next thing. Oh, that's supposed to be a 6, not an 8. Oops. I might have made a mistake on one of those. Other things. I should have probably put this other one on first. I'll leave this. Oh, it does say there's 2 of them. Have to build it again. I'm gonna look at the instruction with all this apart the next day anyway. And we flip her over. Put that in the center. This down there. Down there. Here. I'm sure there's more. Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure we're not missing nothing. And these go on these sides here. One of them good. That will pop. This one over here did not want to pop on the bottom, so I'll put one in there the right way. And we'll be looking at it this way. Box 2 is pretty much done, or back 2, not box 2. It's not that big of a build where there's boxes, but we do got some there are. And ones like that, though, will probably end up being several streams long. So this goes like that. these, it looks like, to go. Trying to medium possible. I wonder how fragile. Okay, we'll go like that. This would be interesting. This is where the screw up starts to happen, boys and girls. Looks the right way. Whoa. That's not good. Oh, no. What the heck? Definitely should not come. Oh wow, now the other side's one. Friggin' douche. We'll see how long before it tries to fall off again, I guess. I'm on bag 3 though. Oh, let's skip the 3. Alright. There. bag 3 ready. When I come back, we'll start on it. Everybody need a break, stretch, grab a drink. We're on the last bag for this build. I'll set that aside. Won't be too much longer, but I do need a snack. And I wish I had my snack beside me, but I don't know if you want to see me eating it. I'm gonna grab a snack real quick and grab a drink. Then I can open these bags. A lot of little pieces in this bag. Let's see how many times this is going to fall apart too before we get done. Can you all keep count? Pretty much I'll tell you. At least once. Alright. Guys, I will be back here in a little bit. You grab a drink, which won't take long, and get a snack. Stretch a little bit. Alright, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Ready to finish this build off. We're in the last bag, which is bag 3. I got my snack. I actually have a snack right beside me, but had a little bit of it. And got my drink from the fridge. Got a couple actually, so I don't have to go back out for a drink. Got my Sprite Zero, which right now is really hard to find, in my water because, well, it's easier to find than Sprite Zero right now. Alright, I need 2 of these, I think. The big thing is with all these builds is where to put them. See, the Batwing, I actually have a spot for, or sort of, because it goes on a wall. It can go on a wall. It'll be the first ever Lego that I put on a wall, which is, you know, cool. And the cars, I made room for them downstairs. I got shelves for the car stuff. The house, and the Daily Bugle are probably the 2 that I do not know where I'm putting them right now. I was saying before, if I ever get that ad, it's going up here, it's going in the beyond the floor. Because I had an AT-AT toy over here in the corner, and it I moved it into my bedroom. Which you'll see when I do my house tour. Another thing is that I did do a lot of cleaning the past like 3 days and rearranging, because Christmas is coming up. And next weekend, I plan on having most of it up. I put my little tree up in here, got most of the decorations on it, and downstairs I got to put some stuff on the like. I usually have stuff that I display, like do Christmassy stuff on, and kids love it. The kids love it when I have it out there. They play it music. They play the stuff, play with it all the time. But yeah, it plays like different Christmas music stuff, so they enjoy it. When they come over, they press the little thing, and sometimes I press more than one, so I'm hearing more than one go off at the same time. Be using a lot of little parts. Yeah, I just dropped that, whatever. More concentration's gonna start coming in because freaking little parts. Now we got corner thing. That's the other bad thing about when you got Lego that's like a same color mostly. Here's something. A little bit harder to find them because they are pretty much the same color all the way. I like, I mean, I've seen people that are so organized that have every in each part separated. So they already have this stuff on bag. So instead of me unboxing it and unbagging it like I do, they already have it all already unbagged in like a container. Oh, I need you. You can't go flying away. Good thing is, gold shines. That was easy to find. Curves. You got curves. Somewhere. Oh, there's one. I want a 4. Okay, so I think they all should be like over here, but they're gonna be tough to spot. They all should be over here, but watch, they all aren't over there. Right there, over there. I'll put some of this stuff aside that we don't need. That's pretty big. Come here, curves. Where you at? We found 2. I gotta find 2 more. Oh, there's another one. Still looking for that last curve. She got curves. She knows how to use them. There. Alright, we got the curve done. I'm supposed to have another 4. No. Way. I guess it's the same height. We're easier to find the curve thing. Put it over so it makes more sense. There we go. Alright, where are you at, Peace? Come on. I swear I saw you earlier. I moved you around, so now you're not going to show up, huh? Okay, so I need this and 2 of these. These pretty fast. I'm going to spot this thing. Okay. Looks like we're getting ready to use this in a lot of little things. A flat. Oh, that's supposed to be gold or what? We have like a bunch of these like one things. It's 7 of these. And I think those other ones are gold. Like the shiny gold. Oh, they're there. Tell it squares a little bit off. I mean, these squares don't want. That's all I say about those squares. Getting them perfect is hard. We need more of those things that look like. These. And there we go. There's that one thing like that. Okay, so that go on. How's everybody's night going? Everybody doing good? And if you're watching this after I've done the build and you're still in here this far in, how is, I can't say morning, let's say whatever time it is for you, how's it going? Need I wouldn't need another one of those for the other side. Alright, where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? Well, while I'm looking for that, I'm gonna put this on right now. Now we have to find it. It looks like a step or whatever, but it's supposed to be gold. A slanted piece is what it is. I don't want to say step, but it has like little things on top of it. One goes in the middle right here. Actually, I want to check something. I wanted to see if it says 2 are being made. There it is. Jeez. Okay. Guess that goes there. It's not those, it's these. 2, I think. And one for each side. There's the other one. Oops. I need maybe 2 of these. If I see another one, you grab it. Oh, and drop the one I had, like usual. But hey, you need 2 of those, but guess what? You're gonna drop this one. Oops, that's on the wrong side. I have it flipped the wrong way. There. Alright, now. Oh, nope. What? Are these the wrong things? They might be wrong. I think they're right. If I see it showing this part up, well, yeah, I think these are the wrong things now. Or like this, the you know, that's all we got. That's gonna have to be the right thing. It looks like these. Only other thing is if it's like, well, no, it can't be like that. Anyway, you put it like this, yeah, see? That makes sense. Alright. That's the same thing too. Well, it flips upside down. Oh, great. I'm concerned it don't make sense right now. Oh, that's not it. This is the closest thing, but when... Ah! There we go. On it. On one of them. There we go. On the other. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, I don't... Wait, right? Now it's right. This goes on this side. Mind telling me how though? Goes underneath, okay. Oh my, wait a second. I kept picking up the ones that didn't have the right thing on it. That one little detail can make a frickin' difference, I can tell you that much. And it's kind of funny though too. Okay. Oh great, now we're not messing with this side again. Problem is well, not a big problem because I figured out where it goes. Next, so this will be back here. Okay, they're not gold. You know what? They look yellow. Okay. Looks like it's flush with this. That's not on there yet. It is now. I don't want to look for that one. Okay, so we'll be using these. Oh. Okay, we got those. These go over here apparently. Guessing those are for the fingers. Slopes. Hot slopes. I want to make sure what else I need for that. I need this too. Oddly enough, you need that too. And I need one more slope. Ah, slope, where you at? Oh, yo, slope. Oh, yo, slope. Slope. I've on the first three without an issue. Now the other one wants to hurry and hide and seek. There it is. Alright, what's this thing here? Looks like it goes over this, but okay. Let's see. Where are the two? A 6 with a 2. I got this bit thing on it. Of course, it wanted to scoot over, didn't it? Got this bit thing, I believe. Yep, that's right. Okay. We're going to put this on right. Go on this. Okay. We need like this one. I thought it was this one. Maybe not. Yeah, it was this one. And we need one of those. Oh, I want to pick that up. two of these little corner looking things. Another corner. Corner, where you be, corner? Oh. There it is. Okay. I got one that goes like this. So there's two above it, so it should right here hang on the side. That means this goes here. There. This corner goes here. Where's it further up? This one goes further up. This one goes up here. Oh, what's that? How that moves? I think I'll do that. All right. Okay. I can tell that's these, but this goes on. So we have that done, and there's three other pieces they'll put on. So one of these. A corner and one of those other things. These. There's our little corners at. Little pieces and more, all this detail. I have to concentrate a little bit more. Until this goes here. Oh man, what's wrong? Oh, was it down all the way? Explains that. Let's see what's going on here. This whole thing. What was there? I don't know exactly what the sense of having that part move there, but yeah, a little 3. A flat 3. I need a 2 as well. There's a 2. I wonder if we got 8s in the same color. It looks like it's just this color. Unless I use them in the wrong spot, which is always a possibility. Oh, there's one. That's it right there. Up around. We got brown 4, like this color 4. There's 2s here. And another 3 going up this way. Now I flip it around like so. I'm gonna wait. I need a 1. Which are always hard to get hold of. A 4, Mom, 4, come to me. A magical, come to me. 2. Well, those are 1s. Find 1s that are together like they're a 2. And I wish there wasn't so many darn small pieces. That goes on the other side. What was this? One of these. And this. I'll get songs in my head again. I like the music. I like to hum and sing sometimes. And I have to control myself now because I'm on YouTube and I don't want to get struck. Because I remember when I had some, like when I first, just for the heck of it, started putting videos up for some things, and I got copyright struck even though when I went to the celebration, not celebration, but Star Wars weekend, the only one I went to and the last one they had, I think, it got copyright struck, which really sucked because the music was from the event itself. It wasn't me, putting it in there. I was playing music. But it didn't matter apparently, so I had to take her down because it really doesn't matter. After, I mean, I hope people that got to watch it with the music in there, but once I took the music out, or that's what they did, they muted it, it, it was good. But I took her down. But, don't want that to happen. That ain't the right thing. So I think it's this thing. If I knew. I used to actually upload, when I was in the DC online, I used to upload stuff here for that quite a bit. People liked it because I'd be on the test server and stuff. But sadly, that went away. Me playing DC went away a while ago. Just wasn't the same game towards the end, so. I'm trying to. Make sure I put this on rightly because it looks like there's a couple of things here that might stop that. Right there's that stuff. Almost look like it's up here, but I can't see how it fits because this is very confusing. Alright. What's that? Oh, we're on the opposite side. That's what the problem is. I'm looking at it from the wrong direction. Well, that goes in there. Oh, this is going to be a... This is gonna be a chore. Oh, we know where it goes now, but get in there, get you in there. It's in there, but it ain't clicking on anything. The only thing I see is at the bottom. Is that supposed to connect anywhere on here? It don't look like that part connects. But this part here is the part that should connect in there. See that? Well, you probably don't see, but it's not going in. Put that down there. I don't know if that matters or not, but oh, I guess it did. Okay. Looks like that might should have been up more. I can't tell. Could be a little gap in there. Alright, let's move on. I've been going at it for what? Three hours, 10 minutes. Would like for us to be over in 20 minutes. The longest I've streamed is like 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Probably grab me something to eat after now. opinion, that makes absolutely no sense of how that's supposed to work. Oh, now I know how it works. Never mind. Figured it out as fast as I didn't think I was going to do. Work. Works because of that there. Tell me one thing, that I swear I don't think it's one of these, I believe, on top like that. I don't get why there's okay. Oh, finger all probably you're wondering. I'm trying to get on here. Like it should go on, but oh, it's sideways. Should stop moving. That's kind of weird that they got two of those on there though. Hold on here. Alright, that's how it goes. Okay. That's a step ahead of where we're at, but that's all. Might as well grab them, right? That's normal needles. I'm over. I picked up the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Like that, but it could just be my eyes playing tricks. There's nothing like that, so we're using this. There's failure number 2. A bunch of slopes. we're gonna need these. We're gonna pick those up. Build is almost done. Like I said, after the build, turn the camera a bit so you can see the tree. And tell me what you think about the tree so far. Like I said, it's pretty much done. I just have to put one last thing on it. Two goes on this side. One of these. There. I'm not talking much this at the end here, but sadly to say it, so far no one's really in there talking, so there is a flat. There's that. Oh, there's that right next to it. Alright, cool. Alright. There we go. All those are done. This goes what? Right here? Point. Okay. Now we got one of these. Goes right here, which we could have done that like a long time ago. Those. That's black, so there wasn't much black on this bag, so I wasn't too worried about them missing. I got 3 of those. Well, goes that way. Goes that way. Goes that way. Oh, not done still? Oh, this is the last finger. I thought we were done with the fingers. I guess we have the main one to go. I guess it's supposed to be like the most flexible one too. The snap finger, I think. About done. Not many pieces left now. Unless he's got an extra finger too. I think we're officially done with all the fingers. Well, yeah, I guess so. Then I'll put the gems in. Weird how that sits there like that. Whatever. Oh, because it's easier to do it this way first, that's right. And then we do that. And that. This. Almost done. Home stretch. Sucker will actually go like there. There we go. Finally. I want just to put the plaque on now. Okay. What they tried to do, they tried to make them a little bit different from each other. Oh, pieced up one to one there. Supposed to go in the center, and it don't want to. I got freaking fat fingers too, so something like this does make it hard to especially if it wants to just like go right out of there. I'll come back to that. last thing we do was this round thing. Yeah, this is supposed to be the time gem. The time gem is going to take the most time. Frustrated, guys. I found the hardest part of the whole build right here. And it's 2 bricks, or not even 2 bricks. 2 round pieces. That's because the small one does not want to go where it needs to go and how it needs to go. Right in the center at the top. Almost had it there. Oh, come on. I had it, then it popped out. Oh boy. I'm about to flip it upside down and just put it on that way. At least you guys know what the freaking hardest part is. Try something here just for a second. But there's a trick, guys. Put both greens, if you have an extra green, together. I hope it don't. There we go. Okay. A few extra parts. that is it for the build. The first like hour I was doing a lot of talking. We probably could have got done a lot sooner. I did a lot of talking. So that is the build for that. Go ahead and see the, I don't know if that sound was right. I might have to put that back in there, but I'll do a little rotation of, you can see the gems. There's the green ones in that finger there. And we can, move the fingers a little bit. I won't go too crazy because some of these joint things don't like to, work too well. Sometimes they fall apart or whatever. But there you go. So that is that. And now for the one thing I wanted to show you before we do sign off for the night. This is my tree. So let me get up and do that. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed the build today or tonight. Doing the Infinity Gauntlet. And hopefully you enjoyed the view of my tree. And if you like this kind of content, it always helps to subscribe, like the video, and I do have Discord if you want to see pictures of builds after I've built them. They'll be up there. I'll also pictures of like when I go to conventions. I have pictures from my conventions up there as well as my pet pictures. I also have a Twitter. I announce when I go live on both Twitter and Discord, or I'll announce the time that I'll be starting so everybody knows ahead of time. So you can join me on Twitter at jedirob1. Both Discord and Twitter are linked to my account. So if you guys want to join, feel free to. I've been putting more pictures, which is not linked, is because of my Facebook's current personal, so I've been putting pictures up there. But yeah, Discord and Twitter are my main ones, and we'll have to see what I want to build next, because we have a lot to choose from, and I'm trying to strategize when to do certain ones, so we have like the the more holiday seasonal like type things that would follow on that, like the Home Alone house. But that thing's gonna take a few days, so I also have to figure out. Okay, well, we got that build, but it's gonna take a few days because how big it is, you know. So I want it to be like more of a Christmas build or something like that. And I'm thinking the Harry Potter stuff will be before that, but stuff that could be done like any time is the Super Mario stuff, um, the Daily Bugle, the Batman stuff, pretty much anything but Harry Potter and Home Alone. I think those are more towards like the Christmas stuff, so I'm trying to keep that more for that, towards that. But I also have to, like I said, figure out how long it's going to take to build it and then go from there. Because I know the week of Christmas, I definitely, unless I do a stream of me getting something cool or a video, which would be like I'll upload it, be like more like a vlog thing, and I'll upload it after after that. But yeah, may the force be with everybody. Everybody have a great night. Hopefully, like I said, everybody enjoyed the build and enjoys the video. I am ready to go get some food. And actually, this is almost 4 hours, so it took a little bit longer than I wanted to. About 20 minutes, almost 30 minutes longer than I wanted to. But oh well. Everybody